All right, well, it's time to do an oil change on my new to me 2013 Toyota Prius C. And we're going to be going with the good old Valvoline Restore and Protect. We're going to see what it does to this Prius that currently has just under 158,000 miles and has had relative regular servicing at the dealership its whole life, according to the maintenance minder on this car, which is every 10,000 miles. The underneath the oil cap doesn't look bad on this car or anything, but she's a little on the noisy side. So I'm gonna see if running this continuously can quiet it down. So I guess you could say the test went from one Toyota to another Toyota. So without further ado, let me get the ramps out on this, get it up in the air. And I've never done an oil change on one of these before, so I hope there's not like a plastic underbelly that needs to come off, because I am severely lacking in the tool aspect of things. But let's get this party started. All right, I have all my ramps and crap back here, so I gotta dig all this out. And we can continue. I'm hoping whatever's in that toolkit right there is enough to do this. All right, tools are out, ramps are set. It's gonna be pretty tight. Thankfully this dam is rubber and can flex, but there's not a whole lot of clearance there. I ended up getting a bigger drain pan. We got 0W20 Restore and Protect. We have a new STP engine air filter, oil filter tool, and then it uses the same YZZN1 filter that the 1.8 in the Corolla used, even though this is a 1.5. So let's go ahead and get this thing up on the ramps. All right, so I don't want this thing to start when I turn it on. So we're going to turn it on and then put an EV mode down there. Immediately put in EV mode, so now you can see it says EV mode, even though it's super blurry because it can't focus for some reason. Okay, so I got both doors open. Let's see if EV mode is enough to creep this thing up onto the ramps. All right, settle. Things are falling out of the back of the car, and that's that. Throw the keys into the cup holder, and let's pop the hood, get under the car. There's how the ramps look. Everything's looking good. Everything cleared, which is good. Looking good there. Okay, let's get the hood open. I already popped it. Gotta keep my fingers out of the camera. All right, and there lies the mighty little 1.5 liter 4-banger. Now the oil that was in this isn't technically due for a change for a while yet, but it's got some months on it, not necessarily miles. And it is Pennzoil synthetic blend, nothing special, but it's full and it's clean. You can't even tell because it's really not dirty at all. But and if you look down the oil cap on this car, it's not super bad in there at all. It's not really grungy. There's a little bit, but not terrible. It's had regular maintenance its entire life. The air filter is pretty dingy. So we're gonna get that out of here. It's not terrible, but it's not clean. So maybe increase fuel economy, maybe just a little bit. And it's got some junk down in there I'll clean out. But all right, let's get under the car. All right, so we're under the car. The filter or the drain plug's on this side, so it's hard to film. But I wanted to show you guys something. The Firestone shop that did this oil change didn't in fact he-man this filter on like they all do. I have not touched this filter yet. Check this out. It turns by hand. They actually put it on hand tight. I just got that off with my fingers, and it's been on there for about 6 months. See right through it. And the maintenance minder hasn't gone off. I just wanted to get a different kind of oil in this thing from the synthetic blend. I don't like putting blend in a hybrid, but the amount of starting and stopping that does, just doesn't seem like it's the right oil for the job. Gonna make sure that the O-ring came off. It did. I was smart and brought my shop towels with me. Okay, got that. I just gotta get the new filter open. We're going with the OEM filter. So let me open this up. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. New filter. The reason why I like the OEM Toyota filters is A, they flow, they were designed to, and B, once you take the plastic wrap off, the O-rings come pre-lubricated, so you don't have to use engine oil. Somebody's mad. So we're just gonna get that threaded on here and hand tighten that up. Doesn't need to be crazy. Just once your hand stops spinning, you're good to go. Right there. That's it. And if I can find my, what did I just do with my wrench? Hello. Where did it go? 1 second, my wrench has disappeared. All right, so we got the filter on, and I just cracked the drain plug loose. So somebody had it on there like they were freaking He-Man. I don't understand. They put the filter on hand tight, but cranked the filter or the drain plug. See if we can beat the oil. Hey, perfect. And you can see that oil does not look bad at all. I didn't get another gasket, so we're gonna hope that this one is good and just use it. Come on, baby, hurry up. Since the car's on an angle, it's probably not gonna get it all out. I'll be back when this is done. All right, that's down to a drip. I'm gonna call that good enough. Come on. Perfect. Don't need nothing crazy. Let's go up top, fill it with oil. All right, new air filter installed. Nice tight seal. New engine air filter installed. All right, I already pre-wiped the dipstick from when we checked the level on this. So let's go ahead and install the 0W20 Restore and Protect. I do believe this holds 4 cords with the filter. That was the cap to this. I'll have to fish it out of there. Let's see where we're at. 1.5 quarts in the bottle. I'm going to leave the rest for now, and then we'll top it up after it runs and I back it off the ramps, because you do not want to overfill these Prius engines. They do not like being overfilled at all. Matter of fact, you want to run them a little under the full mark. Otherwise, it actually severely impacts the fuel economy on these things and doesn't have a good time. So let me crawl back under there, grab the cap to that bottle, and we shall resume. There it goes. Resetting maintenance data. So you just tap the trip button 3 times, and on the 3rd press you hold it and it resets. Okay, let's fire it up. I don't know if it's gonna start or not. Okay, it's running. Let's check for leaks. Sounds good. No leaks. Let's go ahead and back it off of the ramps. All right, and reverse. Oh, I feel like it's taking something with it. Let's go see what's going on. What are you running over? Oh, I don't see anything. Let me crawl under there and look. All right, that sound was me accidentally bumping the jack stands behind the car with the rear tire, because I went too far back when I pulled off. Let's go ahead, shut it down, and check the oil. All right, I already went ahead, wiped it, stuck it back in. Let's see. Showing all the way down. Let's see where we're at. I know it's gonna be low because it was like over a quarter underfilled. So we're below the halfway point. So I gotta add quite a bit more oil to this. So let me top it off and we'll check it again. So let's add another half a quart or so and see where we're at. Now, this is level. So that's exactly 4 quarts in the engine, and spec was about 4. So let's let that settle for a minute. Wipe it and yank it one more time. Alright, I wiped it, stuck it. Let's yank it. See where we're at. Oh, I can confirm the camera won't focus today for some reason, but we are right on the money. Right on the full mark. There it goes. Right on the full mark. Perfect.